There are people who have imperfections, but they don't care. They don't care about it. Bad breath, I don't care. You're moving about with a bad breath. Like, you think it's an imperfection. It's not an imperfection. Go and brush your tongue. 10 of them came back and brought a bad report. Now, they didn't bring a bad report about the land of Canaan. They said, oh, it's filled with beautiful things, cucumbers, onions, garlic, everything is beautiful today. But, but they even say the soldiers are might talent. Oh, giant with all your deeds, they have everything. But concerning themselves, they had a different report. They said, we were like grasshoppers. Like, we don't deserve this. These guys they're more perfect than us. We were like grasshoppers. Low self-esteem. Like, these are people God has said, go and possess the land. Go, I'm with you. I'll never leave it. But what happened? When they saw that the whole thing was, like, something applies. There are some people they say, oh, lady, this is my teeth. I don't think she was said.
Yeah.
I'm too dark. No. This kind of religion, no. Love, I don't think I'm perfect. My eyes, I'm not, my eyes this, my nose is this. There's something about me that is not perfect.
I'm too fat.
I'm too fat. Yes. I'm too fat. I'm too slim. I'm too this. I'm too that. Low self-esteem. It is important you build a positive and a good self-esteem, especially in a relationship. Very, very.
I think it should be built before you go into a relationship.
But if you don't have a good self-esteem in life, it will be difficult for you to survive.
You should change yourself.
Gideon had a low self-esteem. He said, I am from the poorest of the poorest in my family. He said, go. Fear not, for I am with you. Say, with you, I will do violent things. Go. So, self-esteem is very important in life. You need to build the right self. In fact, when you begin to see yourself small in your own eyes, it shows that you're actually small. But when you see yourself as God's beloved, as the apple of, look at what David said. He said, lo, I am wonderfully and fearfully made. Any other person's opinion doesn't matter. I am fearfully. What the some ways they can build a good self. So number one.
So to build a good self-esteem as a person is very important. Very important. Even beyond relationship. In fact, everything we do boils down to relationship. Yes. Social relationship, spiritual relationship, even aside romantic relationship. Yes. So first of all, one very important thing that helped me growing up was positive affirmations. That's what we first positive affirmations. Yeah. I remember growing up in secondary school, I used to think I have this very big forehead. I think I have big forehead. In secondary school, I remember precisely from SS1, that period, to like, hey, every girl is getting asked around, and nobody seemed like nobody was looking my way. And like that. So it took a while for me to really come to accept the fact that I'm beautiful. I'm perfect. And
you realize that this kind of radiance and change that begins to happen the moment you accept
exactly.
it.
And the period I was seeing myself like that, it affected my esteem. It affected my composure. It affected the kind of, I felt like some people don't really talk to me. Felt like, when there's this question that will be asked in class, the answer. But but you're scared of coming up. You feel like once you stand up, what everybody is saying is your forehead. One thing that helped me was that the fact that I started practicing positive affirmations. I remember vividly from my 100 level in university, I had this locker. Yes, that was called wooden locker. I had stick. What is paper called? This colorful paper. Stick-ons, right?
Sticky notes.
Stick notes. Thank you. Sticky notes. Yes, I had them on my locker. I wrote a whole lot of things, ranging from Bible verses to stuff I read in book. I wrote them down on my locker every morning while I'm preparing to go for lectures. I'm always reading them. I'm always affirming them. The fact that I'm precious in God's sight. The fact that I'm fearfully and beautifully made. The fact that the Spirit of God. Can you imagine? Like the Spirit of God is in me as I'm walking with the Spirit of God. I had a whole lot of them. During my wedding, I still have that locker at home. During my wedding, when I went back. No, that was last year when I went to visit my parents. I still saw the locker and I saw those sticky notes in there. One of my mentees, my very sweet baby girl, she came around to see me and then she said something that really touched me. She said while we were both in school, because of those things I had on my locker, she had to start practicing them herself. She said the way she came to school 100 level, that's not how she is looking right now. Her self-esteem is boosted. She's confident. She can stand anywhere. She can talk to anybody. She can enter any room. You understand? So this is part of the way she goes. What you hear, that's just a fact. What you constantly hear, what you constantly listen to is what would radiate out of you. So if you listen to good things, if you listen to positive affirmations, listen to positive things about yourself, it will radiate out, it will show. But when you're always thinking low of yourself, that is how it will always be. In fact, I told myself, I deserve the best man.
Yeah.
I deserve love. You understand? I deserve love. So most time when I see people in relationship suffering, begging, I'm like, really? No. I accepted from a long time ago that I deserve love. I deserve love. Always tell yourself you deserve the best things of life. You deserve enjoyment.
I realized that a lot of people, maybe because of an imperfection in their teeth, their mouth, they have a scar on their face, they have a cut on their eye, or maybe they have an impediment with their speech. They have good things to say, but because of that imperfection, they just feel like, no, let me not say. I have a friend. Each time this guy talks, he might be slow in speech, but his words make sense. And I like something about him. He always speaks, and anytime he opens his mouth, wisdom will come out. In fact, even much more better than some people that are fluent in speech. So what happened? I observed something about him. He actually built self-esteem. Like, I will not be at the background because of this impediment I have in speech. Whenever there's an opportunity to talk, I will always come out and I will make sure what comes out of my mouth makes sense. So don't be governed by your imperfection. Oh, you have bad that I don't talk. Always quiet because you have. Oh, there's a scar in your feet. Maybe you have there's a scar and you feel like that. Nobody will ever, no guy will look at you. When you begin to see yourself that way, that's how it begins. But when you begin to build yourself, I'm created in God's image. All things are working together. You realize that there's this build up, there's this radiation that comes to your feet. You begin to radiate. And let me tell you the truth. Somebody will love you without imperfection. Yes, I believe that.
The point is that the person might not even see.
The person might not even see. So sometimes we see what others don't even see. I remember when I grew up, just like you write it, I remember growing up, I used to feel like my ear. Why don't maybe because of hunger. I used to feel like I can't even say it because of hunger. I used to feel like this, my ear was wide open. Each time I look at the mirror, I'll be doing like, I'll be adjusting that. Deep in my thought, I'll be like, I'll whip my head. But speak God's word. See what God. See yourself the way God sees. Important. You are beautiful and wonderful. So number 2, having said all about imperfection, this and that, it's also important to take good care of yourself. Yes. There are people who have imperfections, but they don't care. They don't care about it. Bad breath, I don't care. You're moving about the bad breath. Like, You think it's an imperfection. It's not an imperfection. Go and brush your tongue. You feel okay, aside bad breath, you feel you have body odor and you say it's an imperfection. It's not an imperfection. That shave you have, get a roll on or buy spray. Some imperfections can be worked on. That's where the place of self-care comes in. As a lady, because you have a scar doesn't mean you should just lose. Do light makeup, come out beautiful, spray. Oh, somebody say, wow, it smells good. Wow.